All right. Happy Monday. Theoretically, we have the mic working. So if you aren't in the Discord and you're wondering where I was Friday, I went to go live and nothing was going in through my mic. I screwed up earlier in the day and I raised my desk, but I had the cables a little too tight. So I stopped because I've got a standing desk. So I stopped it before it got too high and things got too bad, but it did still disconnect a power cable and shut off my whole computer. Oh, I think that surprise shutdown screwed something up because when I went to figure out what was wrong with the mic, I'm like, there's power to my XLR unit. Like, I think it's just a wonky software thing. So I ran the troubleshooter, and the first thing it did was like absolutely nothing. And then I was like, no, that didn't work. And then it's like, all right, what if I reset some sound settings to default? Or do you want me to do that? I'm like, sure, give it a go. So it did that. It's like, did that work? And I said no. And then the troubleshooter said, well, restart your computer because you need to do that for the settings that I just reset to take effect. And I'm like, why wouldn't you tell me that before you ask if that did anything? You know it didn't do anything because the settings haven't taken effect yet because I didn't restart. But you're actually going to ask me if what you did something, knowing I didn't. But after restart, and the reset thing that it did going into effect, then suddenly everything worked again. Whatever. It didn't like that surprise shutdown, apparently. Woke up, had some coffee, mowed the lawn, just relaxing. That's pretty much what I did Sunday, yeah. Oh yeah, usually it is. I was like, it's free to try it. And I don't think it is a hardware issue on my end. I think something got wonky in the software, and I was right. So, yes, I agree. Normally, it's hot garbage. I was fully expecting to just walk away from it, hands in the air, like, waste of time, but I tried. But, you know, here we are. It worked. By the way, any of you in chat, how familiar are you with XLR mics? Because I'm beginning to think, not beginning to think, I have been thinking, like I've got I think there's a shielding issue with the XLR cable that I purchased. And it's not awful. I can compensate on the software side so that it doesn't come through. But I was reading, what is it, Quad Star, something like that, has excellent shielding and might be able to fully eliminate it, so I can get my gain up a little bit. So I was wondering if anyone knows about XLR cables, if you have any experience with that, because literally the thing is like, the cable I'm looking at is like $1 to $2 more than the one I had originally purchased. I didn't know what I was looking for initially. I hadn't worked with XLR audio at all. Now, I'm aware of this issue, and I'm going, I wish I had known this a few months back. Yeah, if anyone knows, let me know, but all right, we should probably get into it. Let's see. So, do you want to run a map or two to warm up before we go back into the trials? Might be smart. But yeah, dead aim. That what you described sounds like my Sunday. After I mowed the lawn, it was so flippin' hot out. I'm like, I don't have motivation to do anything else. Anything. Yeah, the rest of the day was just wasted sitting around. Map stuff? Alright. Oh, hey, I've got one. Forgot about that. I'm just happy that it actually solved my issue this time. That was really nice. Oh, lovely. Temporal chains, 40%. Let's go. That 40% movement and attack speed reduction for 20 seconds is so abysmal. And like getting hit by it once makes it so much harder to dodge subsequent curses. You're offline. We having connection issues? Speaking of issues, largely I've been happy with Metronet. We've had them for, I don't know, a few months now. Has it been 2 or 3? 2 or 3 months now, I think. And so gigabit internet provider are paying for speeds 500 up, 500 down. Game froze? Okay. I'm waiting for you. Been getting speeds like 430 plus since they installed up until Friday or Saturday. All of a sudden, I can't break 100 up or down. I tried resetting the modem and router yesterday. No change. I'm gonna try one more time. And if that doesn't fix it, I'm calling them. Because I'm getting the frickin' speeds I'm paying for. I am not gonna accept this. I know if I can't fix it on my own and I call them and complain about it, they're going to try to blame it on me using my own router instead of the one they provided. I know they're going to try to blame it on that. And my retort's going to be, so why up until now did that not reduce the speeds? The router I have can run more than the speeds I'm paying for. Why now is that suddenly a huge bottleneck? So I know they're gonna try that. Game keeps freezing, huh? Oof. No. Ooh. We lost our space. Where are you at? I'm sorry, but that just looks ridiculous. That scepter. An oversized chicken foot. What is that, like a row of foot? Is that what that's supposed to be? It looks like it's supposed to be a row of foot now, actually. Like, that is a ridiculous scepter. joined the area. Here, why don't you join the party too? How you doing? Yeah. Got him. Hey, we found the breach. The hell? That didn't even... I hate that one so much. I really hate this debuff so much.
I'm very excited now.
Farah, welcome. Happy Monday. How's Spider Frame? Aw, chat got a hello too. Look at that. Chat, never forgotten. Sorry, buddy. You died for a good cause, though. But hey, hey. Hopefully your week is starting off well. Ooh, do you also have a razor? Royal, okay. I was gonna say, because my razor's been doing that, and I'm kind of... I don't think I can fix it on my end. I don't feel like dealing with an RMA, although I probably should. And I'm ready to just be done with it. I hadn't opened it, I had actually boosted it, but you know, whatever. Back's full, apparently. I already have it anyway, so, you know, whatever. Pack's full, chat. Hear me? Pack is full. Might be fat fingering keys for too long. Mine's not fat fingering. It's very specific keys most of the time I press them. Not every single time I press them, but most of the time I press them. I've tried uninstalling the software, still happens. I think I read that there could be an issue with lubing the keys. Like, they just need maybe a little more lube, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It shouldn't, for what this keyboard costs, it shouldn't be something I even have to worry about. Like, there's just no excuse. For the cost of this stupid keyboard, I should never have to worry about it, you know? Haven't farmed up Araxia just yet. She seems interesting. Did play a bit of Operation 8 Claw. I have to say it's nice. Cool. Alright. right, all right. So, no comment on the frame, but you're enjoying the update. That's good. Must be up here. Okay. All right, yeah, I've got the brown switch. Those are the linear, right? That's what I went for on mine too, and it's this thing. I forget what I paid for it, but I mean retail is definitely over 100 because it's one of the wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. I don't know. At this point, I think I may just switch to a more reliable productivity keyboard. I got a deal on a Logitech, one of the ergonomic vertical mice over the weekend. Huge deal. Like, this thing is less than half of retail and it's brand new in the box, never used. I've been messing with it, and honestly, I'm a casual gamer. Like, I don't need FPS reaction times. I want to enjoy my games, and I don't want things to hurt after them because of funky position. No, that's it. And so, like, they pack so many unnecessary features into gaming peripherals for the average person. Just makes it cost so much. And I'm sick of paying for crap I don't care about, especially RGB lighting. Like, I just don't give a fuck. I don't need 8K polling rates. You know, I don't need that shit. So this has been nice. I think I can also get away with a... You know, got a productivity mouse here. I've still got my Razer Basilisk Ultimate. I want to do that, but it's just like... This feels good. It's comfy. I can easily... I don't know, maybe it was my thumb positioning on my Basilisk. I had a hard time hitting mouse button 5. On this one, not hard at all. But it could have been my thumb position. No, this is the vertical lift. No, the Logitech lift, not vertical lift, but yeah, Logitech lift. Like, it's... Here, actually... Oh, I can make this, yeah. So, there you go. Yeah, I like linear too. Like, I like a mechanical keyboard. I don't need to feel that actuation when it bottoms out. That doesn't satisfy me like it does other people. I'd rather just have a mechanical keyboard that's as silent as possible, right? And the linear are as close to the scissor switches in terms of sound as you can get. But they still have the satisfaction of being a mechanical keyboard. They have that. It still feels nice to type on compared to those crappy scissor switches that are on every laptop. Yeah, MX3, that one's a good one too. But I was like, ergonomically, it was close enough to what I was already using with the Basilisk. I'm like, doesn't really hold much appeal to me. Maybe the little side buttons I can have a little more productivity, because I know it's got one of those like, there's one spinny thing there, right? But no, this has felt nice because it keeps literally your wrist just stays in that handshake position. That's a lot more natural than being turned down all the time, you know? So it's felt good so far, honestly. Hmm. Not good. Nothing good. Not awful. But yeah, hope you get your keyboard thing sorted. I don't know. Maybe I just need to buck up, get some switch lube and actually like lubricate those particular keys and hope that fixes it. I really don't want to deal with an RMA. And I feel like I've tried everything on this end to make sure it's not like software related or anything. Or some weird connection thing. Yeah. Yeah, it happens over the, you know, wirelessly through the dongle. It happens on Bluetooth. Happens on multiple PCs. It happens whether or not the app is installed. The Razer Synapse app. Synapse. However you say it. I know you don't need either of those. So, less armor. But notably more strength and a little bit more life regen. I think we go with that one.
Until next time.
Alright, you want to do another map or you want to start the trials space? What are you feeling? Oh, yeah, so this one, it doesn't have wireless charging like my current mouse. And it does use a AA battery. But on the other hand, it doesn't have any light effects or anything. So that AA battery is supposed to last two freaking years. So I basically never have to charge the thing, which I really like. I really like. I can literally just walk away, leave it on, and not worry about it. You got a normal back after reforging 3 foils? That's sad. That feels like an oversight on the design side. You put 3 foils in, you should be guaranteed a foil back. The fact that you put 3 foils in and got a normal back means you probably can never get a foil back. Because YOLO. Fair. I got up to 90 at least, so I can use the level 20 gems, but I was dumb. And instead of re-rolling a gem until I got a good corruption on it, like a lower level gem until I got a good corruption on it, like bonus quality or +1 level, I just corrupted. It didn't get a bad roll, and I slapped the 20 on it. Basically, the corruption did nothing. And I slapped the 20 on it, and I'm like, why did I do that? I totally could have saved those and just re-rolled. The perfect Jeweler's Orbs are super cheap now. Val Orbs are nothing. Like, why didn't I just do... I don't know. I was not thinking when I did that. I was like halfway to a good idea, and then I punted. Because I was doing it before it was a 20. I was rolling it before it was a 20, and then it just didn't suck, so I went with it. I was almost there, chat. Almost there.
An exiled as Mary hunts for a new purpose. Have you not learned anything from your previous losses?
Third one. Let's go third one. Ah! You sent me to Minecraft, Para. You sent me to Minecraft. How dare. How dare. Did you not read the description? The description should have given you that idea. Should have given you an idea what it did. Read? Reading's overrated. Yeah, I don't play video games to read. If I wanted to read, I would get a book. Or watch a foreign film. Well, Master is an asshole. I mean, he's a snarky motherfucker. But what makes you say that in particular? Yeah, let's see. Channel point redemption for that one. What did I put for it? Oh, yeah, I also need an image for it, don't I? Actually, an image would help, too. Yeah. Ever wonder what an 8-bit Kodama would look like? Time to find out. Yeah, that should have given you a hint. Should have given you a hint. It was like, haven't you learned from your previous losses? I'm like, come on, bro. Fair.
We are only getting started.
2 or 3. So 2 will... My fire won't be hit hard, but my cold and lightning will be hit a little harder. So I don't know, what are you feeling comfortable with? Like, I would look at how much over you are on the resistances if you're considering that one, because I know, like this will just drop my fire to 65. But the cold and the lightning will be 60, so I guess it's not that bad. Oh, no, wait, not 60. Actually, that'll be 63. And that'll be 65. Okay, so 2 to 65, and that'll be 63. Actually, they would all be pretty close to the new cap, so that could be doable. Lower resistances do suck in general. I'm not arguing that. You vote 3? All right. I could be convinced.
Ruin seeks you.
I can roll with 3. That's not the way. Why was I following you? What? Letting you lead me astray. I'm innocent in all this. You're the bad influence. Oh, hey! It's Slim Shady. Welcome, bud. We were waiting for you to show up. How did... I was... It literally went right between them. What the... Okay. Nope. Stupid Roa. You were there to be sacrificed, not ridden. You were not there to be ridden, alright? There we go. Alright, 2 down. But those 2 we never have issues with, so not
This is just a
surprising.
warm-up.
I don't know, 3? Pardon me. Oh, chat. So my wife comes back from New York today. Did a long girls' weekend with a friend of hers. She's coming back from New York City today. Her flight got delayed. She's not getting in till 2 a.m. Normally, she was supposed to be coming back midstream. So it got delayed by quite a bit, obviously. She was supposed to be coming back while I was streaming, so now she won't be back till 2 a.m. She's not making me stay up to pick her up. She's gonna Uber, which is probably gonna be a fortune. And then just wake me and the pups up, I guess. Not her fault. She's not happy about it, but oof. That is rough. And she didn't get notified until she was already en route, like on the taking the train to the airport. So now she's like stuck there. She doesn't have a lounge pass at the moment. She's thinking of paying for a lounge pass. Just because what else is she gonna do for like 5 hours? Yes, blood. Please drop on me. Drip, drip, drop. Holy crap. If it's not the blood, it's shady over here. Give me, bud. Come on. Ah, there we go. Hi, Shady. What's up? Come on, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. No, I'm over here. You want me? You want me? Ah, crap, come on. I always hate this. This is just miserable with these 2 things. Like, come on, I just want to move this. And if it's not one thing preventing me from moving it, it's the other, you know? Like, if there weren't two of us doing this, this would be awful. Cool. All right, we go this way. There should be a boss room next, right? Believe so.
This is just the beginning.
I think it's one, but I know mine will recharge anyway. I don't know about yours. I think, what, just your mana recharges, you said? You say one? Okay.
Your thirst will never be quenched.
Eh. Hi, bud.
Chaos will bring you to your end.
Damn it. Ah, so close. So close. Come on. No, please. Nope. Aw, come on. Where are you at? There we go. Alright, we got him.
Impressive. Normally, challengers don't survive those.
3? It's 1 or 3, but I think it's 3, because we're already doing overkill on most of them anyway. Yep.
Their indomitable spirit protects them. Leave naught but corpses.
Corpses! I was told to leave corpses. Oh, he missed me. Nice. I didn't even realize he was there, and then just saw him swiping right next to me and was like, oh, okay. Cool. Decent evasion.
Almost there. Keep it up. More.
It really wants us to take the reduced resistances, and I think that's the least awful one here. I hate to say it, but I think 1 is the least awful one. We've already got the blood globules and the shade to dodge. These turrets... Oh. I don't want turrets on top of that. You're going with 1? Okay. Feel like that's been on offer like every time but 1. It really wants us to take that.
The rituals require blood.
Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. 1 down. Almost, almost, almost. Nice. Okay. Alright, so another boss next, right? I believe. I was correct.
Impressive.
I think 1. My vote's 1.
The flora overwhelms.
Alright. Way. Alright, I know what this guy is. Oh, so this is gonna be a cowardly one. Okay.
Will this creature endure it?
Okay. Okay. Got him.
Understandable if you're a little tired, but the trial yet continues.
I honestly don't know which one I want here. Probably not 1, I'm guessing. Goes to look at its dead mom and it's at your mercy at that point. Yeah, and you have to kill it, because it's going to keep coming at you, I know. Like, you have to. You can't not kill it. Maybe 3, because I feel like the last time we did that in the Bloody Globules 2, it didn't feel that different. Yeah, the tethers, when they don't release you and they're supposed to, that pisses me off. I died at one of our runs to that, so... Alright.
Drown in a sanguine flood.
Yep. We got Slim Shady.
Slay them all.
Okay, I like those. He's right there waiting for us. Okay. Easy. Dude.
Took you long enough.
I hate all of these. Maybe 3? We've taken 3 before and been okay. So...
They accelerate beyond reason.
Alright, and then this is the last one before the final
May
boss.
their blood fuel your progress.
Okay, it's this one again. Alright. go. Alright, we've got that death circle. I guess I get this one. Cool. Oh, there's Slim. I was wondering. Nice. Nice. No idea why my nose itches so much today. Alright, one more debuff. Final debuff. What is it?
Challenger, worthy of praise.
I don't love any of these, but I'm leaning towards 2. I don't love any, but I'm leaning towards 2. Wait, what? Suddenly, my wife's flight is canceled, and it says the soonest available isn't until Wednesday. Yeah. What the hell? I don't even know what to say to that. Next weekend's 4th of July weekend. Like, this wasn't a 4th of July weekend. Like, I don't know, it was Pride weekend. New York City had their Pride event going on, which became a shit show. Glad my wife was fine, but oh, some shit went down there. I believe there were multiple shootings. Not a single shooting, multiple shootings. Alright, come on, bud. Oh, you're down here. Oh, no, no! What the hell? Okay. Whew. Okay. Hey, neat. Nope. Yeah, alright, you came down here. There we go.
Eventually.
I'll not say no to that.
Alright, did you get a Cowardly Fate? Or did it only drop 1? I don't even know what she's gonna do now. They can't just leave her stranded there for 2 days. You did not. Alright, I'll give you this one since you contributed to the trial fund.
Pack's full.
Do, do, do. Only for the instance owner? That makes sense. That makes sense. Here's your cowardly. We'll get to... I'm just gonna bulk ID those. Worry about them later. They're probably just gonna be hot garbage anyway. I mean, what? They would never. Yeah. Oh, I did. I don't want to be on you. You will get me killed. So we want you, you. Okay. Are you ready? Anything else you need to do before we go in? Let's go. All right, let's do this. Okay, I wasn't standing close enough. It was being wonky about how close I was not standing. Okay. So let's not screw up. Yeah, it'll just teleport you, I'm sure.
Well done, challenger. But there is one more trial you must complete. Defeat me and
Yep.
prove your worth to chaos.
The man himself. I like how he grows. Oof. Yep. No, no, thank you. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Thank you. Please don't. Hi, bud. That was cute. Alright, we're so close. Shit. There we go. We got him.
My service is finally
Good
over.
job.
All that, and I'm still standing.
And my service continues.
I mean, okay. Let's grab our Ascendancy.
True strike.
There we go. All right. The two characters I've bothered with this league have their full ascendancies. Finally. And this time I did them without being run through. Let's go. And we just teleport out of here. There's nothing else to do here. Okay, good run. Good run. Much better than Friday. Oh, hey, Hoodie. What's up? Interesting. Not great, but interesting. Eh. Not bad. Yeah, I can do this all from my hideout, actually. No, not from there. Damn it. Hate that I can't just travel to my hideout from here. Come on. Have to go through here. And then I have to go around over here. And then I can go to my hideout. But we got...
Say no to a spot of shut eye.
What is it?
Alright, are you even any good? You're bad. You're whatever. You're bad. Okay. Not awful, but not amazing. You can instantly go. What? Was there something I missed? If I have to step away to call my wife, Chad, I'm sure you understand, because suddenly not having a flight back home is kind of jarring. Just right-clicking. Right-clicking on what? I can't right-click on anything. What? My portrait. Oh, I can visit your hideout. So I could visit your hideout by clicking the portrait. Yeah, that's... I can't even do it from the party menu. That is... a choice. That's a choice. Okay. Okay. Ooh. This isn't awful. It's not an improvement over what I have. I mean, at absolute best, it's a side grade, and I don't even know that you can truly say that. Nah. It's a side grade to a downgrade. No, honestly, it's probably just straight downgrade. Well, at this point, she hasn't asked to talk or tried to call me. I probably should, though. I probably should just to see what the plan is. Yeah, I probably should. That would be smart. Give me a minute, chat, because I do want to go see... I want to go see what's up. So we're going to run a 3-minute ad break. We're going to get that out of the way, buy ourselves some time. So I'm going to go see if I can get in touch with my wife, figure out what's going on, and then we'll be back in a minute. So thanks for hanging in there. For those just tuning in or who weren't sure why this is suddenly happening, my wife's flight back to New York was delayed by 5 hours and now supposedly canceled. Well, flight back from New York. Delayed by 5 hours and now supposedly canceled with no other flights until Wednesday. So I'm gonna call and see what's up. So we'll be back. Okay, back. Thanks for your patience on that, everyone. Didn't get in touch with her. She is on the phone with United, so took a quick bathroom break for me and the dogs. It worked out. So thanks for your patience. I may have to step away again when she gets in touch, or she might just text me and say, hey, here's when I'm coming in. I'm on a different flight. So may or may not. I don't know. We'll see. It's a very fluid situation. Fluid situation indeed. You backspace? I don't know if you want me to pop one in yet. Oh, you had me muted. I was like, I'm looking. I see levels. I'm talking. I didn't get in touch with her because she's on the phone with United, so I just took it as a restroom break for the dogs and me. So I may have to step away if she calls, or she might just text me and say, here's the deal. Yeah, she's trying to get another flight. I mean, she was planning on working tomorrow. And she doesn't have PTO with her contract, so if she doesn't work, it's just lost money. I do too, and I'm sure she does. She doesn't have a place to stay right now. Like, they'd have to put her up somewhere, but like, it would just suck all around. And I really don't want the airline to make me a liar to the dogs, because I told them their mom was coming back tonight. Don't make me lie to my pups, you know? That's not cool. They're sitting here going, we're tired of you, old man. We want our mama. I already tell Lola, like, Lola's done going on walks with just me. She'll go on walks with both of us, but like, our walk tonight, she made it one house and then was like, okay, time to carry me, father. And literally, she was just so content in my arms on the walk, just seeing things, you know, just seeing the neighborhood, not having to move.
This is what I get for free.
Up until we got to a house that was super excited to see them. And then she was like, okay, put me down for my adoring audience. And they were fawning over her. And then she wanted to just sit there. And she's like, you can come back for me. Go ahead and finish your walk. She just wanted to sit there with them. As she is. Like, today, I told them she's having a princess day. Like, legit, every time I turn around, she has wanted me to hold her today. Like, first thing in the morning, wants me to hold her and cuddle her. Take the girls outside so I can, you know, throw the ball for Georgia, because that is her favorite thing in the world. And instead of, like, trying to play or explore the yard or anything, Lola's like, pick me up, father. And just literally holding her in one arm and using this ball lobber thing to toss the ball for Georgia in my other arm. That's how I was for like 15-20 minutes. And oh yeah, so a coworker was in town and the company said they'd buy us lunch so we could actually meet in person for the first time. This is someone I work closely with pretty regularly. It made sense because we're all remote. But it just rained, so I couldn't bring the dogs. We were going somewhere that had a dog-friendly patio, but couldn't bring them because it just rained and it was going to be bad out. So, of course, I get back from the lunch that she was going to go on, but then couldn't. And her reaction is then, Hold me. You owe me. Ooh, I'm getting a text. I'm getting a text. Hold on. Hold, please. Fucking mess. The entire airport is in arms. Best I can find is 11 a.m. tomorrow to Detroit. And then you gotta rent a car from there. Oh, wow. Gonna get her a hotel voucher. They won't cover the car rental. They can't get her to the city that she's supposed to be flying into. But they won't cover the car rental. But she can submit it for reimbursement, so potentially they will after the fact, or try to go through credit card insurance. Okay. So she is not working tomorrow, is what it's sounding like. Ow. So on top of that, she's got to pay for a car rental out of pocket, and then hope they reimburse. And then after she flies in to the wrong city, drive a long-ass way to get to where we actually live. Even though she had initially chosen a route that was going to be super convenient. Oh. I know how she's gonna be. She's gonna be livid. I'm pissed for her. What the fuck? Like, legit, what the fuck? So at least there's an option, but holy crap, is it not great? It's just me. New response. Okay. She's just working on booking the hotel, and then she's going to figure out the rental car. Like, what else can you do? Poor Georgia. I think she was stressed out from being here alone. I gave her her pill. She's basically got little doggy Zoloft for when we're gone to help calm her anxiety. And I mean, from when I checked in it on her the few times over the camera, she was good enough. Like, she wasn't comfortable enough to sleep, but she was on her bed, laying down, and not crying or anything. So, about as good as you can hope for. And now she just look, she's zonked. She's in, there's a little dog bed over there. She's laying in it, little tongue sticking out, eyes shut. She is falling, she just looked at me, but she was kind of falling asleep. Good girl. You did good today without me. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Alright, I'm at the breach. I don't know if there's a second one you found. Yeah, we can just get some XP here. Mine. And I might even hit 91. We should try to get you to 90 at least, so you can use level 20 skill gems if you wanted to.
Lightning strike twice.
Hey, Deli. Do we want to go up to the breach, or is there more exploring to do? I think it's the breach. I think you've done the rest of this. Would be my guess. All right, breach. Let's go. I did face tank that fireball, and it did, like, no damage. Damn it, that stupid row up. There we go. %. We're getting there. Achilles, hey, doing all right. How about you? Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. If that's not an oxymoron for you, of course. I suspect that's not going to be better than the one I have. It is. Not by much, but it is. Interesting. Do you need a splinter heart space? I've got a pretty decent one. On your way home? Nice. That means your workday is over, it sounds like. Well, congrats then. Time to enjoy the evening. Aw, this had such promise. It had a couple... The first two modifiers are right. They're just not nearly high enough. It had such promise. And it's a sea glass spear, so it has that base 10% crit chance. So it could have been good, chat. It could have been good. You have one? Okay, okay. I mean, I thought you might, but I'm like, this is good stats. But it's 2 a.m. You had to cover a weird shift. Ooh. Okay, that's less good then. But you know what? It's over. All right? It's over. At least there's that. Yeah, ending at 2 a.m. That sucks. Well, I'm glad you're on your way home. So drive safe, because 2 a.m. can be something.
What can I do for you? On with the work.
This one's not going to go straight to the Iron Citadel, is it? I mean, I'm moving in that direction. Do we want to do a Citadel, or do we want to do other stuff? Because there's Malts of Kamasa down here we could work towards. Which is just free loot, if you haven't done that one before. I'm right next to a feral megalith. I know you're considering leveling, so that may not be ideal, because that one can be a pain, but I've gotten through a couple of them before. What am I after? I'm just... Dude, I hit maps so super casually. I'm just doing it to do it. I'm not like specifically seeking something. I probably should be targeting something. But at this point, the things for my builds for the 2 characters I've done this league are either super specific god roll gold drops, or just an improved version of a unique I'm already running. So, I don't know, it's kind of a just do it to kill stuff because it's fun. The Citadel seemed to suck. You're trying to level the Amazon. Okay. So I assume since you now see some potential to level her, you don't want to do the Feral Megalith. So that one could go sideways. Well, we could work down towards this. The Vaults of Kamasa. There'll be some bosses along the way, but hey. Need money, Citadel, but it's kind of hard if you're not very optimized. Yeah, my current build is a budget version of a high DPS build, but it's definitely... the budget portion shows. I think... I still feel like my Ranger overall is stronger, which is fair, because I have invested more into it, into the gear, so, you know. Oh no. My wife can't find any cars to book online because she'll need to take a one-way rental from Detroit to home now because of this, and she's not seeing any availability online. She could potentially take the Greyhound, I guess. And I could just go pick her up. For fun and chilling, go for the other side. What do you mean the other side? Let's see. Yeah, we can go towards that. Why not? That doesn't connect to that. Like, connects there. Next to that. So we'll do that. Well, my wife, it's so weird. I don't know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know how she's gonna Work this out. Apparently, it sounds like she's got a hotel. But then she still can't get a car rental, or she's got to figure out how to get to the bus station if that's her only option, which then I guess Uber or Lyft, but it's just, you know, more expenses that she has to try to get reimbursed. I've been enfeebled. Sure doesn't feel like it when you see that, though. That poor tree. Nice. I'll just not get set on fire at the moment. I rolled out of that before it hit. Come on. Also rolled out of that before it finalized. What the hell? Nope. I swear, the location detection when it comes to these stupid curses is not accurate. Like, when it actually goes off and finalizes, it is so many times it is said I'm in it when I'm not. Like, right there, I was not in it, and it's like, nope, you're cursed. Massive spear. Eh. Yeah, the detection on those curses is not where it should be. There are some times, sure, I'll admit, you got me. That's fine, but other time, it's like if you haven't completed the roll animation to get out of it, even if physically you're located out of it, but you're still mid-animation, it counts you as being in it. Crap, I didn't mean to set that off. It may have gotten me there. That time I couldn't tell. Truly. There we go. There we go. Hey, Scooter, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday, if it's still Monday by you. Otherwise, happy time zone, I guess? Enfeeble, woohoo. Come on. I was not in there. I swear. Still Monday in Nebraska? Alright. Thank you, thank you. There are worse ways to be spending a Monday evening, you know? I agree. I was just saying that the tracking on it is not as accurate as I'd like it to be. And honestly, the temporal chains one, absolutely awful. 40% is for 20 seconds is too much. And with that one, getting hit by it once means you're getting hit by it multiple times. You can eventually break out, but it's probably gonna chain to you for a minute or so. And 40% is too big. Yep. And that one's the biggest offender. Enfeeble... I've been able to work around that, but I think the temporal chains is the biggest offender. If they dropped that to... I'd say to tweak that, I'd start at 30%. I'm not loving the whole curse system anyway, but if we're talking about tweaking just that one and not the whole system, I'd start by dropping that to 30% and see how it feels. Oh, yeah. I avoid them as much as I can, but if you screw up or it... Like, I feel like I've had a number of them where I'm rolling to get out of it. When it pops, physically I'm out of it, but I haven't completed the roll animation. So it's like it tracks that you started the roll animation in it, and the roll animation hasn't completed. So game logic says you're in it. That's what I think is happening. But maybe I'm just multiple times bad at actually gauging where my character is. I don't know. But yeah, it feels bad. And to spend entire maps just cursed anyway. Yep. Yeah, you're like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? I moved. I swear. 60% reduction in shield and heal. Why do I feel like I haven't seen that one? How have I not seen that one? I feel like I haven't seen that one. Oh, right. There's a breach you're waiting by. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be heading towards the breach. I'm just la-di-da wandering around. Okay, well, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, like right now, there's just so much here. I can't dodge it. Oh, 60% recovery rate of life and shields. Okay. Yeah, that would absolutely suck. Totally agree.
I've enough in my pack already.
Alright, how about are these? Hey, no movement speed. Cool. I assume you're coming back and you're grabbing the bits up there. Yep, I thought so. I thought you would. Yeah, so how you liking the Lich? I haven't tried that one out yet. I've heard good things about it. Did a Blood Mage last league. Trying a non-traditional build with her, and it just wasn't as good as the... Yeah, tried a little off-meta build, but it will just... It wasn't as good as, was it Spark? I'm just nowhere as good. Doesn't really do bossing well.
It's quiet like.
Doing a dot build. So bosses are slow. Yeah. Yeah, on my Ranger, I did, for a moment, I switched over and tested out a poison build. It was fun, and I liked it. And if I had really invested in it, maybe it would have been a little better. But it struggled a bit being a dot build. It was really fun, though, to kind of dodge boss attacks and see damage still happening. Just like, I'm rolling around and you're still taking damage. This is nice. But yeah, it did struggle a bit on the bossing. It was actually surprisingly fine on the mobbing, but the bossing was eh. Slap out totems, run around mostly on bosses. Yep. Yeah. I mean, at least you have an option, but yeah, it sucks when you run into something like that, because you're like, I want to do something a little different, a little off meta, and then you're like, well, I see why it's off meta, because it's really weak at this one annoying thing that I'm going to run into a lot. And it feels like sometimes this game punishes going off meta. Well, that's awful. Which is a shame, but what are you gonna do? See all these guys blinking Zesh in seconds. Takes 5 minutes at least to finish him. Yeah, like a tier 4 Zesh, I'm probably in the same boat on either of my characters. I'm like, sorry, I haven't earned 200 plus divs to dump into the build. I don't know what to tell you. Oh yeah, how long I took to fight the Miller twins with that Blood Mage build, dude. I swear I was following the guide and I'm just sitting here doing no damage. And I'm like, what am I missing? I've got to be doing something wrong. It shouldn't be doing this little damage. What the hell? Maybe it was just my gear. I don't know. 35, 54. Oh, that's way better. Way better. Elcom Era Blazing Crush Shield. Do you need that space? Not even sure I said it right, but you know, whatever. Words are hard. have that one. Thought so, but hey. Oh, hey. Is it good, Doriani? Is it good? No, Doriani laughs at me. Okay.
Let's hope Zesh now not done.
Yeah. When are we getting our next league? Off the top of my head, I do not know. Does anyone know? I know PoE 1 just got a new league, so we're probably a month out? Oh, why am I... Ignited Ground. Screw Ignited Ground. August. So 2 months out. Okay. Oh, no. Depending about a month and a half then, maybe. Month and a half. Temporal chains. I'm gonna say no. That's annoying. 4-month leagues. Okay. Hopefully that's just an alpha thing. I think 3-month is the sweet spot. There are some people who play way more than me who'd say 1 month, but yeah, 4 months feels a little long. We may have to find something else to play soon until the new league. We'll see. I think this connects most directly. And then one more and then that. Okay. Oh, so this could very well be intentional and long term. Okay. I see. Okay, so then PoE 1 in October, PoE 2 in December. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. That would indicate they're also sharing some staff between the games, because otherwise, why have them be dependent on each other? Like, there's definitely some audience overlap, but weirdly there are a lot of differences in the games, and, like, there are a lot of PoE 1 vets who don't enjoy PoE 2, and I got into them with PoE 2, and I gotta be honest, like, I enjoy a lot of the mechanical aspects of PoE 2 more than PoE 1. I tried PoE 1. I stuck around to get 2 of the 4 armor cosmetics, and then I just, like, I couldn't do it. I'm like, this is just not for me. Oh, okay. My wife's saga gets worse. So for anyone who just came in and doesn't know, my wife did a nice long weekend, girls' weekend in New York with a friend. She was supposed to be flying back tonight. She was supposed to be getting back about now. But her flight got delayed as she was en route to the airport, so she couldn't even, like, stick around and enjoy New York City a little bit more. And then she was going to be getting in around 2. As she was sitting there, she's told, actually, your flight's canceled altogether. We've got nothing until Wednesday. So she called an airline. They found the earliest they can do is something tomorrow at 11, and it's not bringing her back to our city. It's bringing her to Detroit, and then she's got to rent a car and drive from there, which is not a short drive. So she found a hotel. They'll cover the hotel. The rental car, she's either got to file a credit card claim or reach out to the airline afterwards and see if they'll reimburse. So she's got to front that cost. She wasn't finding anything. She just found one. You want to guess how much this one-way rental is for less than 24 hours? Anyone in chat want to guess? Never played 1, but 2 is where it's at. Yeah, I've been enjoying 2 a lot more. Airlines are so damn annoying, yes. You are actually very close. $481 space. Not even joking. And this was a couple decades ago. I worked in a rental car agency. Like, normally, that kind of one-way rental, 50 to 100, depending on where you're going. For a one-day rental, 50 to 100. $500 for this one-way rental. You were joking? No. No, you almost got it. Like, on the one hand, if we absolutely knew it was being reimbursed, I'd be like, fine. The airline's paying for it. Let's screw them. I don't care. But it's like, I don't know. Everything I'm getting about this makes it sound like it's going to be a fight to get it reimbursed. You know? So it's like, that's just going to make it harder on us to get our money back anyway, and I don't want to be stuck footing that bill. Reynolds have shot up since COVID. Everything has, yeah, and a lot of... Like, I loved during COVID, so many businesses were using that as an excuse to raise the rate, and then after COVID was done, suddenly nothing went back down, and you're like, excuse me. Our country's infrastructure has returned to normal. What's with your prices? I haven't gotten a giant pay raise. You think I can continue to afford this? Huh? Annoyed for us? Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, and the other wrinkle in this is my wife works 1099. So she was planning on working tomorrow because she was going to be in at a normal time tonight. She doesn't have paid time off. So if she doesn't work tomorrow, she just loses that day of pay. So it's not just the extra cost of, you know, whatever we may have to put the bill for to get her home. It's also the lost pay from not being able to work that day because she is trying to figure out how to get home. Your wife handles rentals and flights, can't stand that stuff. My wife is more the planner. Like, oh, hey, it's Viper. We're gonna have to hit Viper. Just FYI. I didn't realize when I clicked on this that was what was gonna happen. That'll be fun. Yeah, no, I get it. It works out really well. Like, we live in Michigan, but her contract is with a California hospital, and she gets California wages. So working part-time, she's bringing home more than me working full-time. So it's overall a very awesome deal. Like, the people she works with generally, the work can be stressful at times, but, you know, her management loves her. They're pretty flexible with her. Like, people she works with are pretty good, so overall, more positives than negatives, you know?
Come on now, let's end this.
But yeah, it could end up being a costly delay. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely good deal. And the funny thing is, the hospital is actually saving money doing it this way too. Because before, like, the way she got hooked up with them, she did a travel contract, and to have a traveler come in and fill this role that they needed was incredibly expensive because they've got to pay like a premium wage. They've got to cover stipend for lodging and meals, plus the agency that this traveler is going through has to collect a cut too. So even though they're paying more than we'd make regionally for her, they are still saving money in the long run by paying her a California wage and having her work remotely than going through this agency. Oh, your company did layoffs? I'm sorry, that's awful. I think everything is beyond Viper. I think we've done everything before Viper. That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you find something soon. Do you know for sure you're going to be part of it? You get any kind of severance? Are you ready to hit Viper? Oh, this is Viper. Viper Natsui. Or Natuzi, or however you say her name. The poison lady. So we're going to want to hit her fast and hard. What? So you're looking at contract stuff. What industry are you in, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, it's weird. Like, the layout is definitely weird. You know, whatever.
Halt! Your rampage ends here!
Oh, God.
Lightning strike twice! I will not
Oh, she got me.
You will fall before us!
Nope. No! And I got one-shotted too. I took no damage before that. One of those hit me and I just die. Okay. Fuck me running. I don't mind the normal boss, but with a ton of modifiers, she's miserable. Because normally that shit doesn't one-shot me. Like, even going through the campaign twice, normally I've got good enough gear that that doesn't one-shot me. But suddenly with all the modifiers, even with capped resistances, one-shotted. And I'm not slacking on my health either. Right? What's that? Like over 4,400? Like, it's not amazing, but it's nothing to slouch at. You know, it's like I'm not neglecting it. You know? All right, might as well go. You're in my way. I can't go until you do. Yeah, you got one-shotted, I got one-shotted. I literally can't move around you. You're just standing there.
Your rampage ends
No, if we die again, we don't have another resurrection. So yeah. Hi, lady. What? The poison got you, huh? Oh, no! Shit, I moved in the wrong spot, and then the chaos... I have decent chaos resistance. I'm at like 57%. That's more than most people put into it. And granted, my energy shield was recharging, so I wasn't at full health, but I was at what? I had to be at like 3,500, I think. I think I had 1,000 in there. I think I had 1,000 in the... Oh, I guess that would have put me at about 2,600. Okay, so it's 2,600 in one hit. Huh. Yeah, I hate this boss with modifiers so much.
Home away from home.
Well, that was an experience. Like, my Ranger is a Chaos Inoculation build, so... Like, the Purple Curse, I think that's all Chaos damage. I think I'd be impervious to that. So, with him... And then Poison's all Chaos damage. Like, in theory, he should be able to wreck her as long as he avoids that first round of curses with the fire, right? There was a map modifier. Yeah, that map bosses have an Asmiri spirit, yeah. There was a weird map modifier. Any good? It exists. I don't even want to think about what level either of my characters would be if I wasn't making poor decisions with the stacking and everything. Oh, Scooter, if you haven't been picking them up, these Omen of Amelioration really help with that. And they're only a few Exalted Orbs. Like, you might as well stock up on them. They're like, super affordable. I had it set for the first one. I didn't feel like teleporting and getting one for the second death, so I definitely took a chunk off on that second death. Definitely lost a chunk on the second death. I forget, where does this Sacred Flame Shrine Scepter drop from? Does that drop from... that probably drops from the guy we beat after collecting one of each of the Citadel things, right? Probably drops from him. Oh, yeah. It's really weird. I thought they were going to be so much more expensive, so I didn't even look for them on the currency exchange. Because they have not been showing up in any of my rituals. So I thought they were going to be too expensive to stock up on. And then I finally looked after someone just gave me some, and I'm like, oh. Well, that's why they just gave me some, because they cost nothing. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Like, they don't show up for me. How are they so cheap for it? Why are people not charging more? Okay, I'm not going to complain. Oh, you know what? I actually need an expedition. Not expedition. I need a... Here we go. Waystone. Don't like some of those modifiers for what we're doing here. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll try it. So I don't love that it's Val City, so it's always going to be Viper. And if we want to get to this without going through this one, we then have to do like 2 extra maps. Because this one doesn't connect to anything. It doesn't connect to anything else. So I can't just go to this one. We have to then go to this one and then that one. Which is just another Viper boss anyway. Like, I mean, we've lost a ton of map modifiers on there, so it'd literally just be the Waystone modifiers if we do this one. She should be manageable that way. Oh. And then who is it here? Spiderwoods. Oh, that could be a number of them. That shouldn't be too bad. The boss will be hunted by an Asmiri spirit, but... Yeah, that was something. What do you say, Space? You wanna give it another go? How about you, Scooter? You bored? You wanna hop in? Oh, YOLO, I guess. Yeah, should be more tame than the last one. Good. We'll have the Enfeeble Curse, but that's not as bad. Oh, I mean, we don't need it. It was just if you wanted. That's cool. If you're doing your own thing. Like we're honestly just dicking around at this point. Like the league kind of feels done, but also I want to mess with my toys, you know. Yep, we face tanked it. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, bud? It's basically what you're doing. Join up. All right. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Oh, you actually hit me? Wow. Okay, that time, that enfeebled 100% got me. I was standing there when it went. 100% that one got me. Cannot argue with it. Is he evasive? He is. Okay. I was like, why am I not hitting him? Alright, that one got me too. These ones are actually making sense. Alright. Taking him out. You didn't hear this buzz again. Oh, I did have a message from the wife. Hold on, what do we got? She thinks the credit card will cover the car rental. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Flights could get delayed sometimes with the blah, blah card. Entitled to trip delay insurance if your flight is delayed by 12 hours or overnight. You can book your flights with this card. Which you did. You're entitled to reimbursement of up to $500 per covered traveler in reasonable expenses, including hotel, ground transportation to and from the airport, and meals. So it does say to and from the airport, but in this case, the only way to get her home is to drop her off in a completely different city. So I would think that would count. I would think that would still qualify. Is this... Nope, this is not the Viper fight. Okay. Ah, that one got me too. There we go. Yeah, them. Love watching these enemies just die from incidental burning.
Oh, it'll come in handy.
Woohoo. Oh, Chen, guess what? So, my company bought me lunch today. Because my unit and the ones we work closely with all work remotely. See, I don't agree that I think I was out of it when that actually solidified there. Anyway, so we all work remotely. And this guy I work closely with in another unit was actually going to be in town on vacation. He was like, hey, we could get lunch on the company and actually meet in person for the first time. So I was like, yeah, sign me up. So we did that today. Went to this brewery that does really good wood oven pizza by me on my recommendation, because it's good, man. It was nice. Got to have a couple beers in the middle of the workday, have some good food. I had to get on early today, and I'm gonna have to work extra next day or two to make up for that long lunch, but I think it was worth it. Yeah, free lunch, nice break in the middle of a slow week. I will take it. You're down waiting for me, aren't you? Yeah, everything up here you've taken care of. No sense going that way. Alright. I'll come find you. Yeah, it was nice. Got to meet him. He's a cool guy. Got to meet his wife, too. Sadly, my wife couldn't make it, but, you know, she was in New York City, so... There wasn't a boss? It definitely said there was still a boss in a breach. It 100% showed the boss in the breach on... That's so weird. Okay. I'm not gonna complain. You know what? We're not gonna complain. I was really expecting to have to kill Viper. I was absolutely expecting that, so pleasant surprise, I guess? Not bad. It's a bow. Alright, recombine. No, I don't need you. I need you. Oh wait, you're not gold. You need to be gold. Hold, please. That could have really screwed it up. There we go. Alright, another crappy bow. It had potential, but it falls short. Had potential. All right. So based on that, we've got 2 ways to get to the vaults. Oh, Scooter, you done with yours, or are you still working on it? No, you said you'd be down to join. Oh, and then we've got 2 moments of Zen, too. Nice. So that would unlock... This guy would unlock the moments of Zen. But this one avoids a boss. Want to take a chance on a boss or not? Is the question, Space. Still working on it? Alright, no worries. Take your time. Spiderwood, so it could be one of a variety of bosses. Otherwise, Val Foundry, no boss. Whew. What are you feeling, Space? I knew losing that chunk of XP was annoying as hell. Hmm. I don't know why I haven't just get fucked up and purchased the unique thawing charm. I should. It's very good. And it's only like 3 and 0. I just haven't done it. I would use it on both characters, and I just haven't done it. You must be modifying some gear there, right? You are... You're clearly messing with some gear. Those went up. Those are higher than they were when I last looked. And I haven't changed stuff on my build. Oh, chat. This amulet... Forget how much it cost me, but it cost me less than 1 divine. When I picked that up, it was worth at least 3 to 5 divine, and now with what I've done to it, what I rolled on it because it didn't have all its rolls done, it is probably worth in the 5 to 15 divine range. I'm pretty happy with it. Ooh. Yeah, I think the person who was selling it, like, they knew someone would want it. I don't think they quite knew what they had. And I'm like, hey, this works. You get something out of your inventory. Or maybe they did know and they just wanted to move it quick, you know? That could be it too. But that's nice. The big thing on there, it's got at least 60 spirit. That actually on this build makes a huge difference, having 60 spirit on this. And then that plus level to all projectile skills. Obviously, that's huge. The max energy shield is great. Boost to intelligence is great. I actually don't need that fire resistance, but, you know, that's honestly the only roll on it. The rest of it is all really useful. Hmm. Space has got to be messing with gear. Let me know when you're set with your gear, and then if you want to go towards the boss or the non-boss map. And we'll get started on that. These boots are just chilling in my guild stash. Not like this. I think they only had 4 stats rolled, and obviously they didn't have the quality or the corruption, but it ended up turning out pretty well. I'd probably rather have energy shield down there, but I'm not mad. I am not mad. Oh, you are ready. Okay, so boss or no boss? What's your preference? You still haven't said that. Might be my back. Holy crap. If I'm reading this right, it might actually be cheaper for my wife to take an... No. What? I don't understand. No, I don't understand. There's some... She's telling me something about an Uber. I don't know what. I have no idea what she's trying to show me. No idea. Base. Boss or no boss? I know you're trying to gain XP. I know we've had some rough bosses. I want you to weigh in. Want to do the map of the boss or not a boss? What do you want? That's what I've been waiting on. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pick one, and you may not like it. What? Which one? You're not typing. Okay. You don't care. I'm going with you don't care. In which case, this one will unlock the moment of Zen for me, so... Sucks to suck, we're doing it!
You destroy that which you cannot control.
Through the art.
Nice. Stupid airline. It made me a liar to my dogs. I told them their mama was coming home tonight. That is not happening. I don't like lying to my dogs, chat. Ah, you know what? I wasn't even thinking. Normally, we've been waiting on the breach. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking. I'm just distracted, like, why the hell is my wife stuck in New York City, you know?
Another one. Another trophy.
I hear flapping. Come here, Mr. Flappity Flap. That's right. Let's be friends. Dude, with those going off, I can't even get that close to you, but I need to because you're evasive. There we go. Dog won't care as long as you provide snacks in ample supply. That's fair. Well, that reminds me, I should probably, after this map space, I'm going to pause so I can give the pups their greenies. Make their little knights. No, I was right there. I was literally right there. Why did it disappear? I'm so confused. I swear I walked in and it's... Whoa. So confused, chat. I am the confusion.
Pack's full.
Nah. My dogs are definitely two human dogs. They love us both pretty equally, but it's clear we fulfill different needs for them. And one of them, since my wife works part-time, like, she can take them on more walks and whatnot, so they don't get as much for walks with me. She also tends to throw the ball more for the one who loves the ball being thrown. But it's kind of funny, when we go out anywhere, I am, like, the protector. I am the source of comfort. If they're uncomfortable, they want to be picked up or anything, or just, not sure about the situation, I'm the one they're going to. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to do this! I did not mean to do this. God damn it. I didn't realize I was running into this. Oh, it did the hammer. Fucking hell. There we go. No, thank you. That Chaos Hammer is just... Rolled early, apparently. Done trying to level the character at this point. Nah, we'll get you there. We can get you there. We can focus more on that and avoid... Why am I'm just doing so little damage against it? That sucks. Like, it's just... And I know I've invested way more in my ranger, so it makes sense that she does a lot more damage. It's frustrating to come in and be like, I could have been done with this battle already on my other character. Like, why am I doing this? You know, why am I spending so much time on this? Ow. That'll make you bleed, too. Holy. Ow. Yeah, you do that. You do that. Yep, saw that coming. Shoot. All right. Give me a moment. Yeah, you need mana. We get it. There we go.
Pack's full.
I mean, we got him. I didn't mean to trigger the fight. I know we had more of the map to explore, but... Alright. Let me see... Scooter... Bite. Bite me, nerd. I love it. Ooh, a strong box. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Come on. There we go. Nothing. Literally nothing. The fruits of my labor. Nothing. Alright. I've got a strong box and another breach here. I'm guessing since the map's completed, either of you can go. Come on, what else we got here? Nice. Ooh. All right, let's go. What? Something was left alive? That needed to be remedied. Yeah, sure.
Come on then. What are you hiding? Lightning strike twice.
I hate when she says that. Yes, lightning does strike twice. The saying is that it never strikes the same place twice. Like, that's what you're trying to say. But it's not what you're saying. Lady. Learn your idioms. Ugh. Why does that one annoy me so much, chat? Like, so much. I don't think I have that one, so... Alright, we did that, let's head back. Okay.
I like it here. It's quiet.
Need to go give the pups their greenies.
Of course.
And then we'll hit another map up. So let me go do that. I will be right back. Thank you. All right, we are back. Thank you for your patience, everyone. I wanted to give the dogs their greenies before I forgot. I know I said after that map I was going to do it. It was good timing because the ads were running, so I was like, hey, let's make sure we get it for them. Hmm. 45, not bad. So many bridgestones. I have that one already? Are you kidding me? I do. Space, do you need Shayaba Temple Mall? All right. Let's see. You have one. Okay. Well, then there it goes. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Interesting. All right. If anyone knows Crimit, the Warframe streamer, if you're Steam friends with him, don't click any links if you haven't checked a message from him. His account was hacked. It seems to have been fixed now, but his account was hacked. So, something to be aware of. Oh, what's this one? Want to do Feral Megalith? I know you've been having a bad run with boss fights, Space, so probably not, I'm guessing. Take a break from boss fights for you. Oh, here we go. A little bit for everything. A little bit for everyone. That's pretty decent. Fair. I kind of figured you'd want to based on our earlier conversation. Okay. That's totally fair. Alright, we'll wait for everyone to get in, and then we can do the delirium. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, actually, I can still check. Alright, the breaches will remain open as long as there's an alive monster in it. Delirium never dissipates. Okay. So once we start this, it's just always delirious. I think Space stepped away. Oh, chat. So the Uber thing that I thought when I first was looking at it that it might be the cost to go from Detroit to our house, which is not close. But then I looked again and I was like, no, I don't think it is. But no, that's actually what it is. And you know what? It is less than half of what it would take her to rent a one-way car to have someone drive her from Detroit to our house. Less than half. How crazy is that? It might be what she ends up doing. Oh, Space is here. We ready then? Shall we activate? Nice dot damage there. I literally can't get an angle to hit it. There we go. I can't believe that it's less than half. Like, she's probably just gonna end up doing that. You know, your dot damage seems to combine well with these builds that do more, like, higher mob damage. Seems to combine really well with them. Let's stick with them out. I was in the corner of Romulo's hope for a ride. Yeah. I think if she did that, they would probably misinterpret what type of ride she was looking for. But you know. At least she's got options, I guess. Just sucks that, like, now she's effectively losing a whole day of work, too. But what are you gonna do? Spirit Bone Crown. I haven't seen that one. Interesting. Don't know what that one was. Hope you got a good one. Ooh, Distilled Suffering. Let's go. Well, at least the pups got their consolation prize. They got a greenie, even if they're not getting their mama tonight. That was some nice clearing. Oh, that's gonna hurt. There we go. Woohoo! Yeah, honestly, you know, what's really funny, chat? Until today, when I logged in and was talking to someone at work, I forgot it was a short week. I forgot it was a holiday week, and that I was done at lunch on Thursday. Totally forgot. Oh crap, I might disappoint you all on Friday, chat. I don't have anything patriotic to wear. Are you gonna judge me too harshly if I stream and I'm not, like, wearing something star-spangled? Yes, you are gonna judge me. That's fair. That's fair. She is. You want to hear the saga? There's a saga Lex, how are you doing? Star Spangled Spandex or we riot? I mean, I could probably get something off Prime. Thank you. You only missed Friday, technically. I just had an issue Friday with my mic. Oh, hey, we've got a breach in the middle of the expedition. I guess we hit the breach first. So, you knew she was in New York City for Girls' Weekend, right? I feel like you knew that. You did not know that. Okay, well, it was just a long weekend. She left Thursday. She was supposed to be back tonight, middle of my stream. You know, she should have been back. So we'll ignore like her weekend. Overall, it was good. She did hit Pride in New York City, which, you know, look that up. Some shit happened, but she was safe. She was fine. But they got to see a lot of stuff. It was good. So her friend who came over from the Detroit area got notified. Their flights were supposed to be leaving about the same time, but her friend got notified. She was on a different airline, by the way. Got notified before my wife that her flight was delayed by a few hours. So she's like, well, shit, I had timed this so we could, like, go to the airport together and, you know, hang out until our flights leave. Now this sucks. And then, so my wife gets on the train to go to the airport for hers, and as she's on the train, she gets the notification that hers is delayed by a few hours. And she's like, well, shit, if I knew that, I would have stayed in New York City and had something to do. I've got a ton. If you guys want those breach splinters, go for it. I've got a ton of breach stones. So, you know, she gets there and she's like, okay, it's only until like 11. She'll get home at 2. You know, whatever. It sucks, but we can work with it. And all right, we got to do this now. Do we have any XP bonuses? Hold on. I'm reading quick and then I'll get back to the story. No XP bonuses. All right. So, you know, she's like, whatever, it's not the worst. And then as she's sitting there, like, killing time already, she gets the notification, though, oh, actually, it's not delayed, it's straight up canceled. And we don't have another flight for you until Wednesday. She's like, excuse me. I need to work. I need to earn money. I need to get home. And yeah, so basically she's just been fighting with airlines and whatnot, trying to figure out. So what she's got is she contacted an airline, and the earliest she can get out of there is 11 tomorrow. But is she flying back into our city like her original flight? No. She's flying into Detroit on the other side of the state. And then she's got to drive from there. And they left it at, so we'll cover your hotel overnight because they freaking have to. But it kind of, as far as the transportation part, it was kind of like, well, you can see if your credit card will cover it, or you can try to get it reimbursed through us afterwards. And I'm like, excuse me? You're dropping her off in the wrong fucking city, and you're not even guaranteeing that you will pay for her transportation to get to the right city. Excuse me? So yeah, as she's looking at that, like, she found a hotel. No problem. So she started looking at the, I should do this so we have things to kill. So she started looking into, you know, the, what's it called? Oh, she started looking into a car. At first, she was not finding any one-way rentals from Detroit over here. She finally found one. Do you want to guess how much the one she found was? Do you want to just take a stab? You're close. 481. 481. And so we're just sitting here like, I don't want to front that, not knowing if it's getting reimbursed. Ah, no, it's not, but it's whatever. Like, I've got a bunch of those already and I barely use them. Yeah, for not even a full day. 100%. Not even a full day. So she did eventually check, and an Uber from Detroit to our house, to our front door. So someone driving her across the state is less than half of what it would be to rent the stupid car. So she could essentially be chauffeured across the state and dropped off at our front door with no car to drop off at a place and then figure out how to get to our house for less than half. Make it make sense. Like, I get... I worked in car rentals. Like, I get there's inventory management thrown in there, and, like, you've got to keep a certain number of vehicles at your location or in the area in general. Like, I get that, but I mean, come on. Like, at that point, you might as well have just said, nope, not available. Because that's basically what it was. Like, I guess, oh, voice crack there. I guess that was the corporate equivalent of everyone's got a price, but oof. I'm gonna roll this. I don't think I'm trying to beat the Emerald Ring with this one. I don't think it will. It's got way better accuracy. I don't think we can beat it, but I don't think we're going to be able to replace it. And I'll roll it. Nope, it's worse. I knew that was going to happen, but it was worth a shot. Ooh, I need to clear out some of the shaft there. Oh, that's too much. Yeah, that was just crazy cheaper. Crazy cheaper. But yeah, so if she hasn't been responding to you on Discord, that's why. Pretty sure she doesn't have it installed on her phone, would be my guess. Do we have someone joining us for random adventuring, or are they buying something? Great, thought so. Alright. Wanted to check. No worries. Bunch of stuff in a moment. How long a drive is it? Depending on traffic and speed, 2.5 to 3 hours, you know, give or take. Yeah, depending on factors. So yeah, she should be home sometime tomorrow, question mark. But then of course, Lex, I think I think you know that she's contract, right? So she doesn't get paid time off. So this could just be losing a day of work on top of that. So that's fun. So that's fun. Yeah, might as well be like an important person and get driven home. Yeah, the only downside of that is if the driver's kind of like awkward or not fun to talk to, then it's like, you know, 2.5+ hours in a car with someone and you're like, just let me look at my phone. Just let me charge and look at my phone, man. That is the only real downside. I mean, clearly she's probably going to go that route. Like, let's be honest. She's probably going to go with the Uber. All right, we've had some rough runs with the bosses for you. What are some juiced maps that don't have bosses? I mean, juice being relative, that one's decent. There you go. So, like, that's the only downside I see, but other than that, yeah, there's a lot of upside. It's still frickin' expensive, but less than the alternative, so what do you do?
Lightning strike twice.
It did, like, nothing to them. What the hell?
Fingers crossed, looks on the side.
Why am I doing no damage? What the hell has happened? I changed nothing in my build and suddenly I'm doing no damage. What? Okay, now we're doing better. They must have just had some resistance that I wasn't aware of. Yeah, that was a lot of essence, I know. That was a good haul. I love those ones that have a bunch of... Yeah, I've got... I think they stack like that because of how I've spent my, my passive points on the tree. So enjoy those. Y'all already killed everything. Fine, I'm going this way. Ah, I found something that was alive. Oh, did I find something that was alive? There we go. Reach 2. Nice. There we go. We do have a breach by me. I think this one might have 2 breaches, if I remember the modifiers right.
Fancy seeing you.
What it... Literally all my wireless peripherals disconnected, which is why I was just going forward uncontrollably. My Bluetooth headset hasn't reconnected. Hold on. That wasn't supposed to be over there. It says it's connected, but I have no audio. Let me try something. Oh, I just have no game audio. Okay, so they're connected back. I've lost game audio. My camera froze. I can fix that. I can fix that. Give me a sec. Thanks for pointing that out. I have no idea. Everything just went haywire out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Okay, there we go. See, that is the IT fix. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Yes. And look at that. So since I have no game audio, but I have other audio, I'm assuming you all have no game audio now as well, correct? Because I don't... Oh, you have game audio, actually. No, it's showing you should have game audio. Huh. That's a weird one. You all get it from the stream? Yeah, you should be getting it from my stream is what I'm seeing, even though I'm not getting it. I mean, I was gonna restart the game, but if it's just me sitting here in silence for a little bit and I've got enough time for like a couple more maps before I gotta call it, then I'm not gonna restart the game. As long as you all are getting sound. That was so weird. We've got a breach. I'm glad that didn't happen at a worse time, though. Like, literally, we had cleared most of the map. It was so safe for me to have no control over it for, like, 5 seconds. The timing was actually excellent for everything to just stop working. If there was ever a time everything was just going to stop working for no reason, that was a good time. Oops, I didn't heal because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Try not to repeat that. Alright, so there are clearly still monsters because it hasn't closed. Why am I... There we go. Now we're hitting more stuff. We're forking. And we didn't even start with spooning. Look at that, chat. Well, quite often, spooning leads to forking. How many of you audibly groaned? Be honest. That was a very unnecessary death. This is so weird. The stream is picking up game audio, but it's not going to my headset. It's so weird. Oh, you know what? I might know why, now that I think about it. This might actually be solvable. Nope, never mind. It's not what I thought. Okay. Yeah, we'll just roll with it for the next map or two. However much before I gotta call it. Stupid work night. No, I don't feel like temporal chains. Thanks. If I just start saying random things, it's because it feels really awkward to just sit here in silence. It feels so weird. Alright, what do we got? We got breaches galore. Do we have another... Alright, we were holding off on... Yeah, Feral Megalith. Actually, hold on before I do that. There's something I need to grab. Dual you. Got to get you. There we go. Expedition. That's an expedition and breach. Just a breach, but a lot of modifiers. Should be good. There we go. All right. We really need to tip that pot. It is too dark in this map. There we go. Make it glow.
Not giving up the ghost just yet.
I feel like Lex never came back with that thing she was going to tell me. Lex, I'm calling you out. What was that thing you were going to tell me? You owe me one thing. Rune of Warding. Ooh. What was that? That looked like a good drop. %40 reduction in curse duration. Okay, it was not a good drop. It in fact was not a good drop. LOL, exactly. Alright, anyone have any big plans for the 4th? Or, you know, the weekend, whatever. Doesn't have to be on the 4th specifically, since it is a Friday. Not everyone is lucky to have that day off. Yeah, stand right there. That's right. Stand right there. Good minion. Yes. Yes, stay on fire. Good minion. That is a wise choice. That is good AI programming right there. It must have been cold. That's all I can figure. My row amount was cold. We found the breach. We got a wisp. A wisp. Ah. Alright, we got that. Nice, nice. There is no boss fight, so we just go back to the breach. And we're good. Yeah, go ahead and pull the lever. Okay. You do you, boo. You like to press the button, you press the button. It's all good. Alright, everyone's here. Speaking of pressing buttons. There we go. Got one. Ah. 19 skill gem. Prefer a spirit gem if it's a 19. 20s, I'll take anything. Ooh, just beat me to it. Got the hand. Alright, and we got everything. $58. Anyone, all in one clump. Anyone want it? Because like I said, I've got a bunch of breach stones, so if someone's still working on them, go for it. It's like 1/6 of a breach stone right there. No one wants it? There you go. I didn't even notice. You're level 96. Nice. Let's see, my highest out of the two I've done this league is the Ranger, and she's only like level 92, I want to say.
Speak.
Which is funny, because I started the Huntress first, and then just swapped over to Ranger, and had more fun with it. Those are some decent rolls for what it has rolled. Alright, should be able to fit one more in before we gotta go spend time with the doggos, because I'm their only human. You've only ever played Witch, so you haven't branched out and tried other stuff. That's, hey, if you like, you know, you like what you like. Sometimes there's just something that speaks to you. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing an interesting take on it. I'm just doing on Ranger what I should have done last league that's still very good this league. But you went a different route, and it's working pretty well. It's the kind of thing that makes me wish that Poison build felt better. It's just that Ming's Dynasty... What really kills it for me is the Ming's Heart. Not Ming's Dynasty, Ming's Heart. Like that 30% reduced defenses... That comes off energy shield, that comes off everything. It just hits you so hard. Makes you so squishy. You're a Necromancer in Diablo 4, so the Arsonist minion build last league was comfy. Nice. Yep. That's a solid build. Alright, seems good. I will hit that. Not the most juiced, but pretty good. Yeah, I did a different Ranger last league. Forget what was different about the... Oh, I was doing a poison gas cloud Ranger. So basically I was walking around lighting my farts on fire. Sadly not as good as the lightning arrow build. It was fine, but not the best, you know? And what else? There were two others, so I did a witch. That one, I was doing an off-meta build, and that one was just bad. I don't know if there was something I was doing wrong on it, but it was not doing what it was supposed to be capable of. Can't get through either way there. Okay, weird. And what was the other one I did? What's the other one I did? I did 3 last week, and I cannot think of the third. Monk. It was Monk. That was hands down my best character last league. And of course it got nerfed into oblivion this league, you know. Oh, I'll take you. Don't need it, but I'll take it. Someone's been here. Nice. I don't remember missing it, but at some point, that audience with the king that I had in my ritual, somehow I got screwed out of it. So I don't know if I died in a map I didn't realize had rituals or what, but it just suddenly disappeared from my ritual pool, and I'm like, what? Where did it go? I had been deferring it every fucking time I saw it to get it down to the point where I could afford it. And then it just stopped showing up. I don't know what happened to it. Can only defer 5 times. I think I only deferred it 3 or 4. I don't think I even hit number 5. But it started out so stupid expensive. It was like 2,800 or something. Like, it started out stupid expensive. Oh, hi. You're big. Not difficult to kill, just big. Alright, well, where's the guy we're missing? I'm confused. Oh, there you are. Orb of Annulment, nice. Woohoo. Take that. We got one more. Is there... we already have the Bitter Bloom. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what happened to it. Disappointing, but, you know, not the end of the world. I was right in front of him and managed to miss him. Okay. Shouldn't happen with my accuracy, but, you know, whatever. At that distance, it should be, I click on him, he dies. Yeah, why not? Reroll. Let's see. Nothing really worthwhile. So we'll take you, and then that's it. Yeah. Alright, we got a breach up north, and I think that's it. Oh, hi XP. Bye XP. You left before you realized there was still a breach, didn't you? You did, didn't you? Go ahead and hit it, I'm almost there. Or I'll get it. I had a trade and then the guy denied it. I hate that. I had one who reached out about it and took a second to respond because I was like in the middle of the map. I had to get to a... I think I was with someone too, so I couldn't just pause it. I had to get to a spot where I wasn't going to get attacked. And, like, in that time, they basically went, oh, sorry. Don't need it. I don't have the stats for it yet. Like, you could see that when you pinged me. Why did you ping me if you can't use it? What? Basically what just happened to you? Yeah. Like, dude. Corrosive. Splinters. There you go. Alright, that's the map. Yeah, we're up to 54%. Might actually hit 91 on this character. We'll see. Oof.
A sight of a sore eyes.
I've been leaning forward there. I don't know why I was leaning forward, honestly. I think because I'm trying the mic further away from me and not like right in front of me, my body's naturally feeling like it's too far away. Get closer, but I don't need to because I project. And it can still hear me because it's a good mic. It's bad.
They'll be here. Waiting.
Yeah, probably need to. It's about that time, and the dogs definitely need some attention. A, because I left them alone for a bit today, and I was the only human here, and B, I'm the only human here. So, had to work, and then I went to lunch for work and all that, so they haven't gotten a ton of attention today. I did throw for Georgia twice, and they did get a walk. Well, Georgia got a walk, Lola got a carry, but yeah, they're gonna need attention. Yeah, we got the 4th Ascendancy, so that was nice. We accomplished something today. Yeah, thanks for tossing in the cowardly for it. Appreciate it. Scooter, anyone else who's new to the stream, thanks for checking it out. And drop a follow if you haven't already. If you want to find your way back, I'm normally live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting at 6:30 Eastern.
Yep.
Thanks for that follow. We've been doing a lot of Path of Exile 2 lately. If they're really going until August, we may find something to mix it up because the league is feeling a bit over. Still nice to play with our toys, but I don't know. We may mix it up a bit, but PoE 2 has largely been enjoyable. Let's see. Who we got that we can drop you all off with? Judging by my followed streamers, yeah, the sentiment is the league feels too long. Because I've got no one in Path of Exile 2. I've got someone in PoE 1. And then we are all over the place. Like, so many people who I followed that were, like, single game streamers have ventured into variety, except for, like, a couple. Oh. So many people have gone variety. Oh. He's got a nice viewer count, and he's doing a birthday subathon. Nice. How do you all feel about Phasmo? I know it's a big difference from here, but cool guy who randomly met through streaming, who's in the UK. He's been trying for partner for a while. He hasn't been able to get the numbers, but he's got a nice viewer number right now. Can drop you off, say hi there. If it's not your thing, totally understand, but I got no one in PoE 2 right now to leave you with anyway. So, got sub and non-sub raid messages in the chat. We're going to say hi to Rendrums. Like I said, chill dude from the UK. He's been trying for partner right now. He's actually pulling over 100 viewers, which is nice for him. So, go give him some love. Like I said, it's a birthday subathon too, so at least say, hey, happy birthday. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Like I said, normally live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so should be back Wednesday unless, you know, we run into technical issues, which stopped the last stream, and then we had that hiccup here, so we'll see. But I should be live Wednesday. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, your night, whatever time it is for you, and, you know, stay safe. See you another time. Alright, something is wrong with this credit thing because obviously Scooter just followed and it doesn't have Scooter there, so I don't know why it's broken, but thanks, Scooter.